Hi there, Steve Brossman from the Social Marketing Channel, and I'm in San Diego here, the home of Marismith, the Pied Piper of social marketing, and if I can ever get her away from her iPhone, I'm going to do an interview with you. Mari, hello.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Lovely to be here.
Now, you've been around social media for quite some time, and we're getting a few people saying, well, how long is it going to be around for? Is it just a fad? What's your take on that?
Oh, it is a fundamental shift in the way that we are communicating as a species on the planet and how we are doing business. It is not a fad. It is absolutely changing and has changed how we function on the planet forever.
So you'd actually recommend businesses out there to have a look at this and also to get involved in it, and also have people show them the right way to get involved?
100%, absolutely. It's gotten to the place now where companies have to. It's like they must not just look at it, but integrate, to learn, to absolutely immerse themselves in what social media is, what it means, how they can integrate it in their businesses, and where to go and to get trusted support from professionals in the industry. That's more important.
Okay, now, do you have any tips for small businesses? We're looking at companies and everything out there that have got a big budget. But what are some tips for small businesses to start using social media to help build their business?
Well, there's really we talk about in our courses at the International Social Media Association about the big five for now. Who knows, there might be more, or maybe one of the five will fall out of favor, but essentially Facebook is the largest. Then you have Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube, and then your blog is really the hub, and you want to have your social media feeding into the funnel, if you will, to your own system, your own opt-in system, your own list, your own product and service funnel. For a small business, I would think that for sure, I'm a big fan of Facebook, always have been, and I'm very loyal to them, but I'm also an absolute fan of Twitter, and often Twitter can be easier to get started with because it's somewhat simpler, and you've got to register your name. It's really like a domain name, having that Twitter ID. So I would say a small business wants to go ahead and go to twitter.com and see what's available in terms of their brand name and maybe employees' names and things like that, and just get it registered. And then they're going to want to have a whole seamless brand where they have their whatever the company logo, colors, image, branding, all of that with their existing site and company marketing materials, have that permeate through all their Twitter accounts and then onto their Facebook fan page, etc. So that you want to have people get this consistent look and feel and experience when they come in contact with a company or a brand on these different social sites. That's just start. You asked me, like, what can a small business do? That's just like the tip of the iceberg, as you well know. But at least they're going to start to get set up, and then they can go forward with a strategy, working with a professional in terms of what content to deliver and what the message and where they want to drive people to and what they want to do with them once they've driven them to that point, to the blog or whatever.
That's excellent. Now, you're the president of the International Social Media Association, and I'm actually one of your students, which has been fantastic, and I know the information that I've got that has been able to help me structure business, my business, and also build our business. But more importantly, it's been able to help us work with other businesses to give us a structure to work with them. And you provide an accreditation. So how important do you feel accreditation is in this growing industry?
I feel it's very important, and obviously, I mean, I have a vested interest to say that, but I come from a very strong coaching background, and I think that accreditation, what is essentially saying to someone looking at hiring you, is that you have gone through some kind of a rigorous process, some kind of a training process, and you have taken an assessment or been audited or taken an exam, done some field practicing, and that you have met certain criteria such that you're warranted to have said certificate. At the same time, as you well know, you don't just take a course, and a doctor doesn't just sit in a class and learn how to be a heart surgeon and go out and operate. You've got to have experience. You've got to be able to have case studies and results that you can point to and say to a prospective client, here's what I could do for you. Then you're at that catch-22 point, like when you leave school and you want to get a job, and the prospective employer saying, well, you can't have a job without experience. That is where, and I know you'd agree with me on this, Steve, where each of us as social media professionals, we might have a specific area that we're really passionate about, where we have a particular flair for, a particular specialty, that you can then team up with other social media professionals that maybe they're really big in video marketing or mobile marketing or blogging, etc., and that you can actually work with clients as a cadre of consultants, or that once you've assessed their needs, maybe an organization, all they're interested in right now is mobile marketing. So, you know, you can team up with people. So I really feel that what my goal, or Mark Eldridge and I, my partner in this organization, our goal with the association and the accreditation program is to provide quality education such that businesses out there, when they're like, oh, gee, you know, I think I really need some help, they could come to our organization. They know that we have a reputation in the industry for providing this standard of quality education.
I know the quality of information that we've received has been fantastic, and it's also given us a lot more confidence that we've got the backing and the knowledge and the systems to be able to go in and work with businesses. Now, we'll have some links either at the bottom or to the side, depending on whether you're watching it on our channel or on YouTube, to get some more information. Do you have one last parting comment that we can squeeze in before we finish the interview?
Sure. I just really commend you and Pam, what you guys are doing in the social media world to make a difference. And I know that going forward that we are committed to making a bigger difference on the planet through social media. And it really takes a team. It takes a committed team of the professionals and also the companies. They have to have a willingness to make some changes. And your first question to me was, this a fad? And it really isn't. So we've got to all work together to make this a success. And so thank you for what you're doing.
And my last parting comment is, if you know Mari at all, you know that turquoise and bling is her thing, and I actually had to put my turquoise shirt on before I even got near her with a camera. So thanks so much for joining us on the channel, and we look forward to seeing you guys again real soon. Cheers.